The top stories. Campaigners condemn apparent widespread use of phones while driving. We have some tips on longevity. And Sunil Narine is cited for alleged throwing again. Welcome to Nation News for Thursday, October the 2nd, 2014.
No matter where you are in the world, at home or abroad, Nation News keeps you connected with what's happening in Barbados through our website, video newscast, and online e-papers. So stay connected with Nation News. Your time, your way.
When you travel Barbados' roads, do you see a lot of drivers talking on their phones? Well, it seems the practice may be widespread, according to a special report in Friday's Weekend Nation. A team of Nation reporters took turns to monitor traffic in St. Michael districts and found surprising levels of phone usage by motorists. In 1.5 hour period on one street, more than 24 drivers were either talking, texting, or looking at their mobiles. Road safety campaigners slammed the practice, saying it had the potential to cause accidents. The General Insurance Association of Barbados said recently that 4 in every 10 road accidents are caused by driver distractions such as cell phones. The Barbados Road Safety Association said it plans to hold a series of seminars on the dangers of distracted driving. And you can read more on the story in the Weekend Nation. Obesity, shortness of breath, and lethargy. Well, believe it or not, these are some of the complaints of students at Ellerslie Secondary, prompting guidance counsellor Deirdre Went to organize a health fair at the school. Information was shared on healthy eating, lifestyle diseases, and HIV and AIDS. There were also health screenings and tests provided for teachers and parents. Medical Professor Emeritus Henry Fraser has been given some tips on aging and long life. Dr. Fraser says a sense of humor, random acts of kindness, a belief in God, good diet, and physical activity all contribute to longevity. So too does marriage, especially for men, it seems. But of course, he adds that a bad marriage can also lead to an early grave. Dr. Fraser made the observations while delivering the lecture to mark International Day of Older Persons on Wednesday night. The Roman Catholic Diocese in Barbados will host its first ever synod in 2 weeks' time. Bishop Jason Gordon said the National Church Assembly will make recommendations on charting a new direction for the diocese. He said there were nearly 50,000 people who identify as being spiritual but not religious, and the Catholic Church would like to reach out to them. There are an estimated 9,000 or so Catholics in Barbados. 12-year-old Sophie Stewart has become Barbados' first junior master scuba diver. Stewart, who is British, made her milestone 50th dive with Dive Barbados Blue. She joins an elite group of juniors from around the world to have attained the designation. Pensioners have been told their delayed government checks will be ready by next week, Friday. Director of the National Insurance Scheme, Ian Carrington, is assuring Barbadians that the scheme does not have a cash flow problem, but has been hit by a computer hardware glitch. A replacement part has been ordered and should be on the island this weekend. Sport now, West Indies spin bowler Sunil Narine has been reported for a second time for a suspect action and won't be able to play in Saturday's Champions League final in India. The latest referral came after the semi-final, which Narine's Knight Riders won by 7 wickets over Hobart Hurricanes. The West Indies are currently in India preparing for their series against the hosts, and T20 captain Darren Sammy, speaking ahead of the semi-final, gave Narine his full support.
Knowing Narine, if you watch him play, nothing seems to affect him. You know, no emotions, nothing, and he's a strong-minded individual. So I read to stop him watching the faster ball, but without the faster ball, he's still the most dangerous spinner in the world. So I believe he will come back, and he'll come back even stronger. And I'm never one to get involved in what the authorities do or say, but I back my teammates and I back Narine to come back stronger and even have a great one-day series in India.
On to World League Hockey in Jamaica. Barbados men lost their opening match 2-1 to the home side on Wednesday night. Neil Franklin opened the scoring to give the Barbadians the lead, but goals on either side of half-time sealed the victory for Jamaica. And finally, workers at a clinic in Colombia say a woman inserted a potato, listen to this, into her vagina as a means of contraception, and it grew roots inside of her. Staff at a medical clinic in the town of Honda said a 22-year-old woman came in this week complaining of severe pain in her lower abdomen. And attending nurse Carolina Rojas said she was shocked to discover roots coming out of the woman's vagina. The patient was quoted as saying, "My mom told me that if I didn't want to get pregnant, I should put a potato up there." And I believed her. The nurse said the potato had been inside the woman for about 2 weeks and was growing roots. The nurse said doctors were able to remove the spud without surgery, and they don't actually expect the woman to experience any long-term physical effects from the experience. And that's Nation News for Thursday. For more, visit nationnews.com as well as YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And get your Weekend Nation on Friday.